I've come out with the Eachine 250 Racer. I've actually mounted, hopefully you can see this, my Yamaha on here with just elastic band around the lens, and it's quite well balanced. It seems to sit quite level and everything. Seems weird being so low to the ground, but obviously the way it is, and I've pushed the battery right out the back to try and keep some weight for it, some balance for it, sorry. There we go. Right, so on with the transmitter, and make sure all the switches are up and the throttle's off. Pop that on, pop the Yamaha on. There's 101 things to pop on with this quad. Plug it in. Oh, there we go, straight away. I'll fly it with the lights on, see how we get on. Hopefully fine. There we go, so that's everything switched on and running. Screen, like I say, looks really good. It's gonna look good. Hopefully you can see quite a bit of this as well. So let's just see how we go. Wow, there we are, we're up and away. The FPV's working well. Nice and smooth. Well, I think we could do some pirouettes with it, no problem. Wow, it's not going to look good on video, but there we go. So we've got another camera now. So we've got all sorts of cameras going on. So you should be able to see the screen, hopefully. Well, it looks very clear to me, and you can see how slight the movements are. Wow, that is quite a different flying experience. I don't know whether the extra Yamaha on it was making a lot of difference to its weight-wise, but certainly doesn't seem to be a problem doing anything. Let's just give it a full throttle. Whoa, yep. I've not had a quad that actually dips in quite so much when you actually give it full throttle, full forward, sorry, full pitch. Oh, if I get the words right, it'll be even better. Too much excitement. Those headlights are seriously bright, aren't they? Wow, that really does shift. And obviously no need to run the motors in like we do with the Tarantula and that, because these are brushless, so you can just run them flat out straight from the beginning. I'm down to 10 volts now, so been flying 6 minutes according to this, but I have played around with the batteries quite a bit inside, so this isn't a true thing. It's also, they've been sat around for a couple of days because we've had the bad weather, so there we go. She's dead. I should have stopped her a bit earlier, but just wanted to see how it would run right at the end there, and there's absolutely no warning with it or anything, so, but no, nice little fly, very good. So now we're on to the second battery, and all seems to be going really well. So glad I didn't drop it out on the first battery, and it's amazing how the confidence does build, isn't it, as you get going. And thought I'd show you some sort of close-up shots of it, actually see what it's like in flight. The back lights are actually coloured, but the head cam doesn't seem to keep up with that, so it always seems to show them as white. And control on this thing is awesome. I mean, just superb. But there's one thing I have been struggling with, and I don't know if other people struggle with it as well, is the FPV. It's just flying FPV. I can do aerial video with it and aerial photography, no trouble at all. But when it comes to actually just flying away from you and totally FPV, I really struggle. I so want to look line of sight. I'm so used to bringing my head out, looking up, and then flying. And I don't really have a problem with that. It's been quite a shock how difficult this has become. But as you can see, this thing absolutely flies. Really good fun. And I will get around it. I'm thinking of putting myself the other side of the house so I can't see it. I've got no option but to fly proper FPV. So, but awesome piece of kit. Ooh, ow. Don't look directly at the LEDs. They hurt. Always make sure you disarm and then it's safe. Nothing's going to happen. Okay, so this is it after that little shunt there. This one's absolutely fine. I just thought I'd start off with a good one. This one's got a little bit out here, and obviously where it caught the dirt and everything there. A little chunk out of this bit here. They are quite flexible, but obviously when they hit on speed, this sort of thing can happen. Rip this one off as well. The motors all seem fine, everything else seems fine, and then this one's taking the 2 bits off. And you saw how quickly it happened. It really is just in 2 seconds. The camera was fine, that was no trouble at all. Everything else is rock solid, everything else seems to fine. So I'll get these quickly replaced, which is why you need to buy an extra couple of sets of them, and then we'll get out flying again.